Mindset Mashup podcast. Here we are with another episode, and today I'm spending 5 minutes with the man, the DJ himself, Mr. Alfie Cridland. You may have heard his name on Radio 1, Capital, Kiss FM, Big Top 40. You might have seen him DJing somewhere. If you have, just drop him a follow, put his name in the comments, light him up. But listen, Alfie, man, thanks for being there. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for having me. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm glad to have you on here. So, look, I don't know if you've seen the episode, but this is a quick 5 minute episode and spending 5 minutes with some of UK's most well-known and loved individuals. And I've got 3 questions for you, man. So I'm going to go straight in and ask you the first one. Is that cool?
Let's do it, man. Let's go for it.
So I said that the name of the podcast is Mindset Mashup. I'm big on mindset. I think that people get to levels of success based off of their mindset. That's my belief. And I'm wondering, how's your mindset helped you in your career?
It's mindset is. Do you know what? I think mindset is more than people actually even realize. Just to start, just to kick it off, you got to have a good mindset, man. You got to be strong. I would say, like in my career, I think a lot of people will be able to relate to this. But just not giving up. I know that sounds cliche, but when like you get told no, or you get told things need to change, like bits and bobs, having the right mindset to actually take on board bits and bobs what people are saying, be able to put it to use, being strong, not like taking it to heart as well. Do you know what I mean? So having a good mindset, being strong, I think it's helped me because there's many times, even recently, I went studio and come back with something, and I hope they don't mind me saying this, one of my managers was not, you weren't feeling it, man. But do you know what? Being in a good mindset is cool. I went away with his feedback, managed to change it up, hopefully come back with something a bit better. But yeah, so mindset is a lot. Mindset is a massive part, probably of any industry, any job, any path you want to take.
So do you think it's helped you with sort of like positive mindset, helped you being more optimistic, allowing you to sort of like, instead of feedback knocking you down, you're like, okay, cool, I'll take that and I'm gonna continue and I'll do something with that feedback.
Yeah, definitely. And as well with mindset, there's things like things you want to achieve that seem like even far away, even not even possible, not even been done before. I have that kind of mindset where like, okay, well, if this has not been done, wicked, I'll be the first one to do it. Like,
Yeah, sick.
just because it's not been done doesn't mean we can't reach that. It just means we're going to be the first, man. And then hopefully more people can come get that anyway.
I mean, for you, Alfie. I mean, look at you. You're a young guy. You've sort of DJed in some crazy places. As I mentioned earlier, UK Top 40, Radio 1, played on Kiss. I mean, as I was saying that, like, was that once a goal for you? Was that once a dream? How did that sort of, how did all this come about? And is it surreal for you at the moment?
Yeah, it's and do you know what? I always tell this story. This is just typical me. So I remember I just wanted my goal was just to be played on radio, like just once. I would have been made up, absolutely just made up. And I remember to this day that the first day we got Radio One, the song, it was my first song actually, called Last Day in Paradise. And it was on Radio One, and I was sitting there listening, like smiling, happy. And then when the song ended, I was like, almost unhappy. I was like, oh, it's been played once, but it's not enough. Like,
I need to do that again.
I want it twice.
Mm.
I want it 3 times. So as soon as I almost hit a goal, like in an instant, it changes, and it just, I can't even help it. And I remember my mum was there. She was like, "You've been playing on Radio One." I was like, "Yeah, but I want to be played again on Radio One." Like,
Yeah, I like
so,
that.
yeah,
You got to
yeah,
stay hungry. You got to stay hungry, don't you? And
yeah.
I think that's important. It's so look, Alfie, the next one I've got a feeling it's going to tie into some of the things that you said. But what life lesson do you think you've learned from music?
From music. I mean, the ultimate life lesson which I've got, and I always speak about, is just um, stay. Just. I'm obviously, it sounds so cliche, and I'm gonna always say it, but consistency is key. Um, just be consistent, because you be consistent with anything, and you'll succeed. Music's great because as much work, as I say work, music also for me is relaxing. It's what I do in my free time. It's what I enjoy doing. So music's brilliant because it ties in music, it ties in business with my free time. And then it's also the devil sometimes, because when I've done loads of work and I try and switch off, I end up listening to music. I get an idea and I'm like, oh, I've got to open a laptop again now. Um, yeah, and music's great for everyone, man. Everyone loves some sort of music.
Yeah.
Everyone can relate to some sort of music as well.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So for you, it's a vehicle of business, vehicle of relaxation.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. And the last one, I really hope after these episodes you're gonna sort of like maybe watch a couple of more of the 5 minutes with. And if you do, I'm just wondering who would you like to see me run a 5 minute, run another one of these episodes, run a 5 minute podcast with?
I've got a solid answer for this. Tom Zanetti.
Tom Zanetti. That's
Yeah, man.
funny. I'm actually in contact with his manager, so
No way.
yes.
He I don't know if years ago he used to do these YouTube, I think it was called the Tom Zanetti Diaries. And I used to sit down, like he's so funny, like he's so entertaining, but he's got that balance because he's also so motivated.
Yeah,
And I used to take inspiration from his videos. So to see you chat with him, like they would be sick. And I'd love
cool.
to hear what he has to say as well.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, listen, Alfie, for those that may not know you, where can they find you?
Instagram, I think Instagram, TikTok, Facebook is all the same at DJ Alfie Cridland. Um, Uploading regularly on that. Any live dates is always on my story, on my posts. Um, if you do see that, drop me a message. If I'm playing near you, drop me a message. Come to the show, come see me. And then Spotify is just Alfie Cridland.
Yeah, man. And I think you've got a YouTube as well, and I'll put that. I'll make sure I put that in the descriptions. People go and check out your stuff, man, because you're doing some
Yeah,
good stuff, some cool stuff, man. So Alfie,
thank you
listen,
so much.
anyone that's listening, go follow Alfie, go show him some love, go run up his tracks, and yeah, drop a comment. Who do you want to see me run the next 5 minute podcast with? Subscribe, like, share, do all that stuff. Follow us on Instagram. But for now, wait until next time. God bless you. Let's go.